So Gisele finally marries her jujitsu instructor, and Tom Brady seemingly, possibly, might feel some kind of way about it. Let's discuss. Everyone knows who the world famous model is, Gisele Bündchen. She needs no introduction. She is the ex-wife of one Thomas Brady, the legendary quarterback, the GOAT of the NFL, who was the quarterback for the New England Patriots and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, the latter part of his career, it was told that he was having problems in his marriage. Allegedly, Gisele wanted him to be home more. She wanted to flourish back out in her career as a model and an activist and things like that. He had already won multiple Super Bowls. And of course, like most people do, or most relationships, after the man has toiled and done all he can do in his career, the woman wants to go back out and continue her career. She's tired of being a mom and a homemaker and things like that. And she wants to go back out and, shake her tail feather to get back out in the streets. And that's seemingly what happened here.
So I could focus on my career.
He was playing for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He announced his retirement in February of 2022 after all this alleged drama in his household, only to 40 days later come back, play for the Buccaneers one more season after winning a Super Bowl the previous season. The season didn't go as well as he expected, but he did make it to the playoffs, I believe. And this is when I believe Antonio Brown walked off the field, and he had a bunch of drama with that. But anyway, the season didn't go as planned. He made it to the playoffs, didn't make the Super Bowl, and eventually, February of the following year, 2023, he announced his retirement, okay? He got divorced in October 2022 during his last season. And now, after they got divorced, it was rumored that she was with or dating or having the hots for her jiu-jitsu instructor while they were getting divorced or during the latter part of their marriage. And now, here we are today. As you can see here from page 6, Gisele Bündchen secretly marries Joaquim Valente. Source is being told.
Enemy spotted.
Congratulations!
Now we're going to talk about that, and we're also going to talk about this. Tom Brady from TMZ, I feel like my life ain't mine, makes a bizarre song choice in a new selfie after Gisele ties the knot. We will also talk about that. So let's get into the first article from page 6, and then we'll transition, all right? Let's read. Gisele Bündchen and Joaquim Valentine have gotten married, a source tells page 6. A source familiar with Valente told us that he and the supermodel tied the knot surrounded by a small group of friends and a family at home. The pair got married last month, the insider alleged of the intimate gathering. So they got married in secret, it says. I mean, I wonder why, right? I mean, we're powerful and all those kind of things today. Now, I mean, who cares what Tom Brady thinks, right? Let's just do it and just let everybody know, right? Not. Said the source of Valente, he is thrilled that they finally tied the knot together after having a kid together. Enemy
spotted.
The supermodel this week returned to Brazil, dripping in glamour on the red carpet for a Viveira jewelry event in Sao Paulo on Thursday night, but her ring finger was obscured in pics. In February of 2025, page 6 confirmed that Bündchen, 45, and Valente welcomed their first child together. The name and gender of their baby has yet to be revealed. The supermodel and her ex, former NFL player and GOAT Tom Brady, filed for divorce back in October of 2022. After 13 years of marriage, days later, they finalized their divorce. So they had a kid together as well, Gisele and Mr. Valente. And people move on, of course. It is what it is. I'm sure Tom Brady would have some feeling about this because they were married for a good number of years, right? So I'm sure naturally he probably has something. He hasn't said anything publicly, which he will not, because I'm sure he's a better man than that. But I'm sure in secret he might have something to feel about this. And I mean, to be fair, that's understandable, right? Bündchen and Brady, 47, share son Benjamin, 15, and daughter Vivian, 12. Brady is also dad to a son, Jack, 17, who he shares with ex Bridget Mohanian. The model had been working with the jiu-jitsu instructor since 2021, but maintained that she did not cheat on Brady. That's a lie, Bündchen told the New York Times in 2024. of any alleged infidelity. Now,
stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Gentlemen, do you believe that? I sure as hell don't.
Nope.
She says that she did not perform any infidelity on Brady, even though the timing of this is somehow very much convenient. He's instructed in 2021. They have problems in 2022.
Stop the cap.
Enemy spotted.
Page 6 exclusively reported on the famed model and Valente's romance in February of 2024, with the source claiming they became an item the previous June in 2023. Okay, all right. 2021, 22, 20. Okay, yeah. In October 2024, Bunchen debuted her baby bump following headlines that she was pregnant, but refrained from commenting publicly on her expanding family. Brady did the same, but a source told us at the time that the Super Bowl winner never imagined Bunchen would have children with Valente. A rep for Bunchen did not immediately respond to Page 6 request for comment. By the way, if I'm pronouncing her name incorrectly, I'm sorry. And if those of y'all that don't like it, you can take a long walk off a short pier.
Yep.
Now, we're done with that. Let's get to what Tom Brady might be feeling about this, shall we? As you can see here from TMZ, like I read earlier, I feel like my life ain't mine. Now, he made a post, and the post itself, well, the picture wasn't as, I would say, didn't make a statement as much as the song that he tied to the post. So let's get into that, all right, shall we? Tom Brady. Wait a minute, let me make it bigger for y'all. Tom Brady posted for the first time since news of his ex-wife Gisele's marriage to Joaquin Valente broke, and a song he added to his post will have some raising some eyebrows. Here's the deal. The ex-NFLer shared 2 posts to his Instagram story Saturday morning, the first of which shows TB12 in a white hoodie with Forever Young written on the chest. While only a photo, Brady added audio to the post, the song 1-800-273-8255 by Logic featuring Alicia Cara and Khalid. Now let me make this just a little bit bigger so y'all can see this. See that right there? It says Logic. That's the name of the song, of course. Tom Brady, 7 hours ago as the time of this post. And that is the song that they're referring to that he tagged with the post itself. Now let's scroll down here a little bit more and give you the particulars, the 411 on this song. If you're not familiar with the track, it has lines like, I feel like my life ain't mine and I don't want to be alive. The title is the old self-deletion prevention hotline number, though it's since been changed to the simpler 988. Now, Tom Brady seems to be a very strong and dedicated and driven man. I don't think that he put that on there as some type of sign, some type of blink twice if you're not okay kind of thing. You know what I mean? I think that's just the song he chose. Do I believe he's feeling some kind of way about the marriage and the fact that she had a kid with this man like right after getting divorced? To be fair, that stings, man. And now that's, I think most of us been there. A woman moves on fast, and it seems like the guy she's with, she might have been, kind of already with before you. Of course, the divorce plan before the wedding kind of thing, or, the whole monkey branch thing, she had him in the wing. So now it's easier to let go of you. And to be fair, men and women do this, but we're talking about women, of course. And so he might feel some kind of way about this, understandably, right? But I don't think that song that he tied to this is any kind of cry for help, if you will. I don't think so. It's unclear if Brady meant anything by the choice of songs, though he used it again on another pic he shared, this one showing him looking ripped in a black shirt and matching athletic shorts. We've reached out to Tom about the song usage. Brady could be pining over his ex, we suppose, who we learned got married to her former jiu-jitsu instructor Valente during an intimate ceremony near their Surfside, Florida home on December 3rd. The two welcomed their first child together in February. Brand new baby boy too. February, gosh. Brady has 7 rings, though it might be Gisele's ring that got him in the fields. Stay tuned. And of course, if you know someone who is struggling or in crisis, help is available. Call or text 988 or chat 988lifeline.org. And that is for everyone out there listening and watching. If you feel some kind of way at this moment, please call or get online. All right, please do. But Tom Brady could be feeling some kind of way. They both had a kid together in February, and now they're getting married right around Christmas time or a little bit before, during the holiday season. And don't get me wrong, Tom Brady, he's still a legend. He's still having the time of his life. He's still doing great things in media. He's an anchor with Fox. He has his own brand. He's got his YouTube channel going. He still has a myriad of endorsements and things like that. He's a co-owner of, I think, the Raiders. So life is great for him. But this chapter of his life, I'm sure he will have to close with her getting married. He will have to close it permanently. Now, they do have children together, so they'll always be tied. But there's no going back to that. Now, going back to that, I mean her, and I don't think he will. But in any case, you see it. He posted something. People are going to read into it how they want. And besides that, well, it seems like Gisele and Mr. Valente has tied the knot. We wish them well. Not really. Yeah. And with that being said, thank you for attending another episode of the Working Man Podcast. I am your host, Nicholas J. Fury. Let me know what you think about Tom Brady or the marriage to her jiu-jitsu instructor, Gisele and Mr. Valente. And there was no type of impropriety, no type of wrongdoing going on before she got divorced, right? Let me know what you think about it down in the comment section. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell. Be out of the door. And Tom Brady, please remember this, brother, if you're listening. Reality checks are free. See you next time.